Oh my god, I can't believe what we just found. So yesterday you got a really good taste of what the TruRACS mule deer are like and what you can expect from them, but today I want to go out there and actually get as many TruRACS mule deer as we possibly can. That's a pretty good level 4. He's out there at about 200 yards out, but I'm imagining he should stop right about there. Okay, now I want to get him spotted so we can get the zone, so we'll just actually look away. What did I just spot? Oh, we got elk over there. I already spotted them, so now we should be able to spot. Yes, we got the drink zone. He's about 210 yards out and we have a zone. Wow, there's only one buck there? I thought the spot was better than that. But anyways, we're going to take him down 200 yards out and yeah, let's just make this happen. Just like that. I've actually came to this spot several times and you know, it's supposed to be good for mule deer, but I usually hardly ever see muleys here. I don't understand why. It's right at the east or the west end of the map. This lodge right here, the San Juan Outpost, and this little lake here. I rarely see decent mule deer here. Usually I see like does and kind of a small buck, but we only had one buck here. It was a really good buck, but only one buck. 217 and double lung heart shot at 207 yards out. So remember yesterday when we got that 247 blonde muley? Well, there was actually 2 level 4s with him as well. And one of them is right here. That's a massive level 4. And then there's another one right over here somewhere. Well, I think that's actually our buck. So we're going to go for like a 250 yard shot here. Try and get both of these bucks. There's one. And that one actually hit a little bit far forward. So we're probably going to need a follow-up. I guess not, because he just piled up right there. So somehow we must have caught lung. I honestly don't know how we did, because we were way far forward. We were way over towards like the shoulder blade. What is that? That's a doe. Yeah, I don't know what we would have hit because I don't even know what's like in front of the shoulder blade besides like the neck, but obviously the neck it would have dropped. Here's our first buck and we ended up getting a double lung heart shot on him at 194. Not a bad buck. Blood medium, so we definitely hit this buck decent. Like I said though, I really don't know what we would have hit. Somehow we got double lung. We were so far forward that I didn't think it would be possible, but we clipped the front of the lung and the shoulder blade at 265 and a 211 on that muley there. That's a great looking buck. Actually looks like the same exact buck as our first TruRACS muley that we got in yesterday's hunt. Oh my god, that one might break 300s. That's going to be our biggest TruRACS muleys yet. He's about 200 yards out, and I think we're going to try and take him with a 30-06 here. He's quartering away. We have a bad wind. But we're going to go for a quartering away shot, and it looked pretty good to me. You know, it seemed like there was a lot of mule deer here, but I only saw that one buck. There's so many tracks here, so I'm wondering if they might have been here before this buck got here or something, and then maybe they wandered off. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting. From what I see here, it's all does. But is he going to break 300s? There's a really good chance this one might break 300s. The fact that he had an estimate of up to 279. Oh my god, look at that. The one that we got yesterday scored 282, I believe. But yeah, this one has that much potential and more. I really do think he's going to score quite well. 278 liver and right lung at 201 yards. I definitely would have thought that would have broke 300s. But 278, it's still a massive muley. He does have the forks and the sticker on the backside there, which is really, really cool. If you look, you can see there's a kicker right there and a kicker right there. But that's a great, great muley buck. This is actually the exact same spot that we finished off yesterday's hunt. And the buck that we saw in the end, I wasn't planning on recording. I just wanted to have a little bit of a clip for the ending of the video. And lo and behold, that was our biggest muley buck of the day. He scored 282, which is our biggest buck that we have yet. That is until I just found this guy. This one has a potential to break 283. So he's going to be our biggest muley so far. And we don't want to mess this up. Look at the size of the rack on that thing. He just goes straight up and tons of mass. He has a couple of kickers on him as well. That is just a phenomenal looking muley buck. We definitely want to try and get him. But however, I do want to try and get him to turn broadside. So honestly, I don't know if we're going to be able to take him from this tripod. I think what we might try and do is, it's not really a good idea. Whoa, hello there, muley buck. Look at this. A muley buck just came right underneath us. How cool is that? I didn't even know that they would come this close. Oh, that's so crazy. He's right there, 20 yards in front of us. What I think we're gonna do, what I was gonna do anyways, is grab our bow. What I want to do is kind of fire a shot up in the air over there with the bow and see if we can't get that buck to turn. I don't want to actually hit that buck, but we'll just fire a shot over there. See if that did anything. It definitely got their attention. So the buck should turn. Yeah, he knows something's up now. So wait till he turns. Come on, turn around, turn around. I still can't believe how big this buck is. Wow, look at that thing. We got him. Perfect next shot there. Ooh, another good buck over there. Got a bear running past us here. The first shot, I think we ended up getting lung and liver. But can we potentially get this buck as well? Should be able to. He should turn back. Should have been a nice double lung. Well, we hit him here. And here he is piled up right here. This should be our biggest buck of the hunt. I would have to say so at least. Let's pick him up. 283. That is our biggest mealy buck so far. What an incredible buck. I ended up getting a double lung liver at 216. But that is just absolutely stunning. The size of the rack on that thing and how high up it goes is just wow. Someone said the other day that these kind of remind them of the like OG blacktail. And I totally see it. You know, I totally see it because they're so massive and majestic looking that definitely has to go up on the wall. I don't care. It just has to go on the wall. Here's this buck here. This is the... Oh, that was the last one that we got at 256. That's a cool looking buck too. You know, he has the kickers and the forks in his G2s there. 238. It's a real good buck as well. And a nice single lung on him. There he is. Right in the back of the neck at 250 yards out and a 135. Might as well take down some of these Rocky Mountain elk out here. I did notice that if you get a perfect heart shot, sometimes they don't drop. I noticed that a couple times now so far. So this one seemed like it dropped, but that's also probably because we hit the liver as well. Heart shot and liver at 159, a 357 gold. Are you guys absolutely serious right now? That's a level 6 hard diamond potential mule deer. Oh my god. We're 420 yards away, and I don't think we can get any closer. But what we might do, the thing is, with the estimate like that, he's going to score 290s. I don't think he's big enough to be a diamond. But what is cool, though, and since we know he's there, we're going to go set up a tree stand down there and wait for him to come in, because I want to get a really close-up look at this buck. Yeah, we could take him at 400 yards away, but I would way rather get him to come in under like 20 yards away and get a really cool view of this buck, because that's our first diamond potential mule deer that we've seen right there. Wow. Well, there's only one way to get there. Here we go! Whoa! Uh-oh. There we go. So it looks like a lot of these trees here could potentially work. But I also found that there's a stand down here that we could build. I don't know if we want to do that or set up a tree stand. We'll decide once we get a little bit closer. That was a turkey. It indeed was a turkey. So we could set up a stand right here. But with the wind, that's not going to work out so well. Nope. Even if we put one up there, it won't work out either. We literally would have to put one like over here. This kind of has potential. Nope, that's not going to work either. That just might work out. Oh yeah, that could potentially work out. Nice and high up. We should be able to see. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. All right, so we marked our buck over there about 127 yards away from us. And with this wind, it just might work out. I'm thinking that he should come around the edge of this lake here in these reeds. And if he does, he should come pretty much like right here. So because I don't exactly know what time this buck's coming in at, we're going to get there a little bit earlier. And I think we're going to start at 8:56. So if he gets there by 9, we'll have a little bit of time to get there, which I honestly think that he might not get there until like 9:30, so we should be all right. Well, that's quite interesting. We're almost to our tree stand here, and we have a different muley buck down here. It's a 5 medium. Well, potentially it's actually like a 4 medium. Not a 4 medium, a 4 easy. Well, it looks like the buck was too smart for us because he's actually coming downwind. We're almost to our tree stand, and this giant dimensional muley is right here. I didn't anticipate on him going there. I don't even know if we'll be able to... Oh, actually, our stand is right here. We just might be able to make it into our stand, guys. Look at this. Look at this. He's going to be probably like 60 yards out here any second now, so we got to get moving fast. But if we could actually call... Where's the caller? I had to remove some stuff because I had to get a tree stand, but if we could call here, could get him to come to this point, and we should be able to get into the stand. Come on. We're almost there. We're so close. Okay, come on. Get in. We're in. We're in. And our buck should be like right below us. He came around the backside. I never would have anticipated him doing that. I don't see him though. Where's he going? No, 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 no. Turn around, turn around. Did he smell us? I guess he smelled us. There's a 4 easy there. Okay guys, so we had to change the time, set up a new stand, and come back in hopes that once he finishes drinking, he walks back past us. Because that didn't work out so well. We had a really bad wind, and the way we had it set up, we just wouldn't have been able to take the shot. But I can already see we have a buck out there. That's a 4. And a couple more. That's another 4. There's a doe there. Our stand is actually right here, so let's hop up in there real quick and take a look. Let's see if we can't find that buck. Oh my god, we found him. We found him. He's right there. 160 yards away from us. Oh my god. I am so happy we found this buck. So the wind actually changed last time, and we weren't able to go in that stand. We actually left the stand over there, which is, I believe, like right there. So if we have to, we could go to that stand right over there. But our buck is right here. And what I'm hoping for is in about 10 minutes here, he should come back this way. And come either this way or this way. But either way, we should be able to get a shot. Alright, so it looks like he actually got a little bit closer. He's maybe 50 yards closer. He's only 122 out. But he's still in this tall reeds here. So what I want to do now is actually get down to like right here. Put out some calls and see if we can't coax this buck in. He's only about 88 yards right there, and he should cross somewhere over here. Ideally, we want to mind him somewhere over here, about 60 or 70. But I don't know if he's going to come that close or not. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So a lot of times when the bucks don't come in, if you get out of the tree stand and go towards them like 5 feet or so, and then call, they do come in. I don't know why, but it seems to work many times for me at least. Yeah, look, here he comes. Look at this. You can see his rack coming in. The key is to be able to see him while you're prone, so you know when he gets close enough to you, then you got to get back in the stand. But he's definitely coming. He's about to step out into that opening there. And we might have to go for like a 60-yard shot here because he's not really cooperating like I wanted him to. But he's broadside at about 80. And I'm actually really comfortable with this. So I think we're going to go for it. Let's actually not be zeroed in for 20 yards. That'll help. 88, so 60, 70 yards. Perfect shot. He should be smoked. He's going down. And he's down. Right there. He ran like 40 yards and just piled up. But we just hit him at about like 80 yards out. What a smart, stubborn old giant TruRACS buck he was. And that is always an awesome sign to see. Definitely a nice vital hit right here. And there he is piled up. Let's take a look at this massive dimensional TruRACS buck. Oh, we got a gobbler there as well. Look at that. Wow. Incredible buck. course, half of his rack is kind of buried in the ground there, but let's pick him up. 291 gold. So he didn't make diamond, but that's a giant, and he's going to be our biggest buck so far. We hit him at 76 yards out, and we got a, looks like, double lung shoulder blade on that massive buck. 291. He missed diamond by about 20 points, so he's up there, but just not quite big enough. Still, I am really happy with that. So let me show you where we found this buck at. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but anyways, we're on the far left end of the map here. This outpost is actually the mule deer outpost right here. And we spotted them from, well, we spotted that buck from up here. I have a tent set up here. There's a lookout tower here, and we saw him right here at pretty much like 450 yards away. We decided to go down here, set up a tree stand here. That didn't work out. Then we set up a tree stand here. We changed the time. Head back over to the stand, and that buck worked his way around this lake here, and we took him right about here at 80 yards out with the bow. Beautiful muley buck. Man, what a successful hunt we had today. Now, these two are actually the bucks that we got yesterday. That's our 247 blonde with the bow, and that is our 282 that we got with the 30-06 at the end of the hunt. But then, today, we got these two. This is the first one, 283.6, which is an absolute giant TruRACS muley buck. And he just has so much mass and so much height that it's just unbelievable how much character this buck actually has. I mean, look how high up the brow tines are. The brow tines are like almost 7 inches off the top of his skull. That is just insane. What an incredible buck. But this is our, well, he could have been a diamond TruRACS muley, but instead he's a giant gold, and he scored 291.5. Still an absolute incredible buck. Super wide, and I really love this buck. Yeah, just like that. I like him just like that. I think the spread on this buck was like 42 inches inside, or like 40-inch inside spread, which, and to think the inside of this curve right here to the inside of this curve right here is 40 inches is absolutely unbelievable. What an incredible muley buck right there, and what an awesome hunt we had today. Two absolute stunning looking TruRACS bucks is what we have from today's hunt. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.